Before I go any further, Ashley, let me just check and make sure there's not anything in the chat window that I've missed that you want to comment on.
Yeah, sure. So sense of purpose, Lauren commented on, and then Lachelle also commented about helping people and changing lives. So that was another answer as far as what makes people tick. So, and thank you all for the responses through the chat window and on the screen.
Wonderful, thank you. All right, so going into the theories of motivation, we're going to talk specifically about these three, both in terms from a historical perspective and then also more recent work. So we'll just go ahead and dive right into those. So I'm guessing that many of you are familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That you perhaps way back in intro psych in college, if you took intro psych, would have become familiar with him. Who's considered by many to be the father of motivational theory. So it was way back in the 1940s that his hierarchy of needs was developed and really includes those kind of motivational structures that you see in that left-hand triangle. And really depicted here and thought of absolutely as those hierarchical levels within a pyramid. So, you know, starting down at the very basic level and then climbing as in a ladder your way all up to, hopefully we would get up to those peak experiences, so that those lower level needs must be addressed before we can move on to address those higher levels. So one of the interesting things about Maslow's theory, not in and of itself it's interesting, and then in addition to that, is that there actually hasn't been a ton, as much research as you might think on, wow, does it, it was a theory, does research really bear it out? But in recent years, actually in the last